The Mixed Mornings and More podcast with Steph and Shawn.
Now available daily.
Good morning, world.
Hey, good morning. Happy Friday, September. It's the second day of September, still 2022, and 5:29 right now, pretty much.
It's a Friday, Shawn. You've got to say Friday. Long weekend.
I think that for you. That's all the excitement for you.
Oh, thanks, friend. Happy Friday.
Yeah, happy Friday. I've been having a tired week. I've been having a tired week. And I know that because I've just been doing things I don't normally do.
Like what?
So I order my coffee from my bed every morning, right?
Yes.
Because I'm within distance that I can do that, and I can get them to make it while I'm still there. It thinks I'm at the store.
Yeah,
that's how close I am.
I'm already here from your bed.
But the thing that I've been doing differently, so usually I would just walk. So what I do is I walk from my place through our building to McDonald's.
Yes.
Okay. But recently, I've been ordering my coffee, walking to our place, but instead of walking through, I just completely forget that I ordered my coffee 2 minutes ago, and I just come right up to work. And then I settle down where I am right now, and I unpack my bag, and I have like my water and my sandwich and my banana, oranges. I unpacked all my things. I'm just like, where's my coffee? I was like, oh my goodness, I got to go get it, obviously.
And you did this how many times this week?
3.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Shawn, somebody said this to me once, and I've held on to it. You should really wake up before you get out of bed.
That's a good piece of advice right there. I'll take it into account. I got a weird message from a high school acquaintance, we'll say.
What'd they say? You up?
No, not quite. A little backstory here. My parents are selling their home that they lived in for like the past 30 years, and they're retiring out east on a lake, essentially.
Wow, lucky parents.
Yeah. So they're heading into the retirement factor of their life. But I got a message from an acquaintance, and they said, hey, I know this is super random and out of the blue, but we're putting in an offer on your parents' house.
Whoa.
Yeah, she was like, a little creepy, but we saw your family photos on the wall, and when we signed the offer, we saw that the last name was Kreitz. And I believe there is another offer being put, blah, 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 blah. But they're just like, can you please put in a good word with your parents? We love your home. We think it'd be the perfect for our young family. We have like 2 children. Again, this is weird, but please put in a good word.
Wow. Okay, so I have heard that people are writing letters to folks who are selling their homes to try and say, like, I know there's multiple offers, but this is why you should choose us. This is how we see our family. This is going a step further. This is like, I have done the real life creeping. I saw you in a photo. I know how to get to you. I have a connection. Pick me. Yeah.
So I relayed the info, and like with this high school acquaintance and I, like, we know of each other. We're friendly to each other. If we see each other, we'll probably like nod our head or wave or something, but nothing more, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so I don't have any allegiance to them or anything. So I relayed the info on to my parents, and they just said, cool, kind of thing. That's very neat that one of the offers is someone that you know and whatnot. But then it was essentially just like, just take the money and run. Whoever offers the most.
I mean, they're going into retirement. That's exactly what they should do, in my humble
Go on,
opinion.
take the money and run.
Gardening sounds really fun in March and April.
Sure.
You don't think?
I've never gardened. I don't know.
It's like when the snow first starts melting, you're like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to plant.
The itch after all the winter months. That's kind of what it's going for.
Yeah, and you're like, I'm going to love this all summer long. I can't wait to make salsa. What do I want to plant? Soup ingredients.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All the ideas are fresh in your mind on what you can do.
Yeah, fresh salad.
Yeah.
And then you work all summer long on this garden for a small harvest.
Okay. Yeah. You're like, I got one salad out of this garden.
At least in my house. And every year at the end of the season, my husband said, I'm not doing this again next year. I'm over it. And then every March and April,
the itch comes back.
Plants again. And this year I've kind of been like, I'm over it, and I remember I'm over it. So it's been his baby. He's been watering and out there all the time, fertilizing and everything. And last week, when we're about to head on holidays, there are 2 tomatoes that are just about ripe, and this tomato plant has only yielded 2 tomatoes.
Oh, jeez.
And so our ride comes to pick us up at the airport, and I'm doing that thing where you clean out all your fridge and you say, like, you want this, you want this, you want this? And he picks those 2 almost ripe tomatoes. And I was like, is he going to give this?
We waited all year.
Is he going to give the only 2 tomatoes we got? to our ride to the airport? Like, that's quite a payment.
I would have been like, I'm eating this on the way to the airport. We are cherishing in our garden. If I have to eat a raw tomato.
You know what he did?
What?
He found a plastic container. He carefully wrapped them in paper towel. He put them in his carry-on bag and brought the tomatoes to Ontario. He took them out and presented them to my parents and said, perhaps we could make something with these tomatoes. We grew them this year.
Yes. Yes.
We did. We had nachos one day. We had a salad another. And then our entire work of the garden was gone.
I love the dedication.
Rewards points. Do you carry around the card and swipe it when you're there, or do you just like give them your phone number?
I usually use self-checkout, so I carry it around with me.
Okay. Well, if you use your phone number, some people are saying that they never update their phone number. They just use like their landline from when they were a kid.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Landlines.
And
a landline is, no. For all the young people listening.
There's a family who now has adult children, and all of the kids growing up, plus the parents, have all been using this one same phone number for their Kroger points.
Oh, yeah.
But they don't actually own the phone number anymore. And so they're like, can we actually still get our points to cash? Since all 5 of us have been using this card for
just
20
piling
years.
up.
Yeah, but it belongs to somebody else now. Like they've got the phone number. They can prove it's theirs.
Oh, that is so interesting and heartbreaking at the same time.
I know. And I still use my high school phone number for like my more rewards points and stuff, but it's not because I'm lazy. It's because...
Like your high school, like your parents' landline?
No, I use my old cell phone number.
Wow, you had a cell phone in high school?
Yes.
Wow.
My parents wanted me to be safe, Shawn. They were like, you don't get to walk home alone by yourself without a cell phone.
Okay.
Anyway. But now, the reason why I don't update my phone number is because they ask you security questions. It's like, who's your best friend? It's like, my best friend in high school. I don't know who I picked. What's your pet's name? Don't know now.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, we'll send you an email to confirm. My email from high school? Probably not a good idea. So I might be in the same boat. However, I'm not a family of 5 collecting for 20 years. So perhaps my points are safe.
Yeah, it's not amounting to anything. You can get like a stalk of celery maybe with your points. So you're not missing out on much.
For rewards programs, Shawn, do you update your phone number and your email address when you change? Like, say, for Canadian Tire, grocery stores, and things like that?
No, because you were just saying like you've changed your number a bit or something. Like,
Yeah,
and so
like-
you want your old points, right, that you've collected, and you want to transfer them onto like your new one. Is that essentially what you're saying?
Yeah, because when I moved from Ontario, I got an Alberta phone number
Right.
6 years ago, and so I changed my phone number to have the same area code as everybody else here.
Yeah, no, because like I think I got my cell phone late high school, like grade 11 or 12, and I don't think I've changed my number ever since. So, and like that's probably when you start signing up for rewards, is when you're like 18 and filling up with gas and stuff.
Yeah.
And so I think I've attached the same number to like all my air miles and all my grocery stuff, and so I've just been, my emails changed, but I think I've just been coasting with the
That
same
is
stuff.
Crazy. I can't imagine having, like...
You think I'm crazy?
Yeah, does that
for
mean you've
keeping
had-
it the same?
How you've had the same phone number for like, what, 15, 16 years?
Yeah.
That's a long time.
I think you're the crazy one for switching.
Why?
Well, okay, Fort McMurray is like a transplant with a lot of people coming in, whether it be BC, Saskatchewan, East Coast, Ontario, whatever it may be. I think I've met a lot of people with different area codes here. Like, I
Okay.
think a lot of people keep their OG phones.
Life hack.
Yeah?
Ontario tax is 13%. If you continue to pay, you keep your same phone number, you pay 13% for your area
Oh,
code.
ew.
When you move to Alberta and you start paying 5% tax, you change your phone number.
Okay, so Ontario people, change it up. So every month, usually around the start of it, Steph, for this entire year, and we're going to continue on to December, we crown one person in the sports community our Wood Buffalo Sports Connection Community Champion of the Month, where we reward them with some gifts here.
Yeah, and we don't just crown them ourselves and think like, oh, who's coaching football now? We actually take your nominations, and it's so fun to see what people are saying about the people who are coaching or advocating for sports in our region. Wow, do we have some champions?
Yeah, even some athletes that are just like great teammates. So it can be anyone. And if you haven't heard of this, it's just on our website. You can find it on there, Community Champion of the Month. We take all nominations, and then we see what's up kind of thing. Well, we have a winner this month, and it's someone that I personally know, and I know that they are personally very deserving of this gift.
Who's the winner, Shawn?
Our winner is Andrew Monroe. Now, he is a teacher here for the Catholic School Division, but he is also the head coach for the Bantam Ravens football team. Now, when I first moved here, I wanted to get involved in everything. And so I went immediately to the football team because I love football. And I actually got to help out with Andrew for a hot second. And I see personally the work he puts in with all the kids and the coaching staff as well, myself included, to make everyone feel included and for the kids to just get everything going. Because by that time, the Bantam team, they're around 13, 15 years old. They might be playing football for the first time. And so you have to teach him all the ropes. You have to teach him everything. And he was absolutely fantastic. So that's my personal experience with Andrew here, our winner this week.
And we also have a personal experience from Liam, who's 13 years old. He wrote in and nominated his coach along with a ton others. But he said, Coach Monroe is my football coach, and I've been playing football since 2019. I had Coach Monroe as a teacher that year. And on the first day of school, he said, hey, man, I hear you like sports. You should come try football. I'm small for my age, but I've never been made to feel different than the other players. Coach Monroe always tells us what we can do better, but in a nice way. He doesn't yell or scream. He makes me want to show up and try my hardest, and he helps me grow. When COVID started, I was still in Coach Monroe's class, and he had to tell all the players that football would be canceled. And I think that was harder on him than the rest of us because he really does like spending his time with us. When rules changed during COVID, Coach Monroe came to my house to play catch with me, and that was awesome.
Yeah, it sounds like Andrew. He's an incredible human, so big congratulations goes out to him.
And he is going to win a $200 Visa gift card as well as a $50 gift card to Direct Workwear. And if you know Andrew, give him a big pat on the back and tell him to call us because we want to tell him too.
Want more of today's show?
Download the Mixed Mornings and More podcast.
Now available every weekday.